Growing up, life was tough for us because while we lived in New York City, we lived in a pretty underprivileged community. My mom was on welfare, my dad did not work, we were homeless at times, had a really complicated upbringing. One of the most important people in my life in terms of impacting my life positively and really from a transformative perspective is a high school teacher that I had.
I became a teacher in 1986, New York City Board of Education, and I was told to report for my first day at Martin Luther King High School. It was a challenging school, but Marcos was part of a handful of kids that you kind of saw right away that don't let these kids slip through the cracks.
One of the things that was so interesting about Michael was that he invited us to explore the possibilities together. Even if we didn't feel loved at home, we felt loved at school, and that allowed us to gain this confidence to really go out and do amazing things. We developed this amazing confidence in ourselves despite all of us living very different lives outside of school.
For me, it was sometimes tapping into some of the things that I was lacking in life or the experiences that I didn't have, and I said, well, don't shortchange their situations just because you went through that yourself.
Michael, thank you very much enormously for doing this today and for being my mentor for so many decades and all of the time and effort that you invested in my life. Mentorship for me is absolutely critical because it changed. I'm a living example of mentorship and sponsorship literally changing my life. I pledge to continue paying it forward and to help underprivileged kids in my community, not just with my money, with my time and effort, but also doing it in a way that is authentic and carrying on the work that Michael Mehmet invested in us, right? The lessons that we learned from him, I pledge to pay it forward and to continue helping my community.